Good afternoon, people. It is Sunday, the 12th of October. I'm in a good mood. Birthday was today, as you can see. My brand new plant in the corner of my room. Yeah. Anyways, you know what time it is already. Back again for the weekly update. Quite happy with what's happened last week in terms of the market. If you go back and look at my previous video, you'll see that I basically predicted every single market that I put out. So if you're not in the Telegram, you missed out. It's your fault. But do the exact same thing this week. So you missed out last week, but you might not miss out this week. So join the Telegram. I'll leave it in the link in the description, and we're going to get on to analysing the charts. Peace. Yes, people. So we're back. Sometimes on bottom right, sometimes on bottom left. On bottom right this time. But we're back with GBP USD as usual. Every week we go over the chart. GBP USD I am bearish on. I'm on a daily time frame right now, as you can see. Price to create head and shoulders here on my to my knowledge, obviously broke. Retest, we took out these highs. We've created another head and shoulders. You see, left shoulder here, head, right shoulder, and then we broke, came down, came back up. We got the arc that I always look for. Retested the neckline of the head and shoulders, and then took a shit and then went all the way down. So that's fantastic. That's all I look for when it comes to trading. Daily time frame, 4 hourly, 15-minute entries. I love it. Sometimes 5, depends on how I'm feeling. Right now what I'm looking for is price has done this bullish candle, which I love. I'm just looking for price to either reject off of this zone or this zone, give me another arc essentially, and then continue to push to the downside. Anyways, that's essentially what I'm looking for with this. A carbon copy of that is Euro USD. It's the exact same thing for me. Yeah, they're basically copies of each other, just different entry points. What I see is head and shoulders here. We broke, retested the neckline of this head and shoulders, arc, and we dropped down. Done the exact same thing. The EMA on this one is quite nicely in between the zone here, which I love. Price has already come back up with a bullish candle. If we do get a rejection off of here with the arc again, we'll be looking to go short. Potentially price could push up a little bit higher, which I'm not too worried about. And basically look for shorts. We are essentially bearish on the Euro and GU until price breaks this zone on the 4 hourly time, on the daily time frame. For me, we're still bearish. This is obviously the most recent low. Everything inside this area for me is bearish. So all I'm waiting for is price to show me with inside this area that it's getting weaker and wants to go down, and I will target this low for a sell. So anywhere inside here, let's say it comes up to here, entry, stop loss, TP. That's what I'll be waiting for, but I need to have good, strong confirmation that price is rejecting off of these zones here. If price just continues to go up and doesn't show me any rejection and breaks, now we're bullish in the market, so I'll be looking for longs. Same with GU, but right now we are bearish, so I'll be waiting for some sort of confirmation inside of this zone. So the confirmation will be in the Telegram. If you're not in the Telegram, then you're going to miss out, and that's your problem, because people definitely capitalized off of the moves last week. Now on to GJ. GJ was a weird one. We had a massive push up. Just analysing this now with you guys. So we had a huge push up in the market. As you can see, price bombed up. Massive. It was 1, 2, 3, 4 days of just bullish pressure, essentially. This is clearly a zone. For me, price is pushing back down quite heavily, which I like to see. I want to see some sort of rejection from around here, and then price will continue to go up with GJ. That's essentially what I'm looking for. There's not much. It's just a waiting game now. I wouldn't place a buy here. There's nothing that it's rejecting off of. I wouldn't place a sell here either, because it could just reverse and come back up. So I'm just waiting at the minute. Waiting game. That is how trading is done. Some people want to get in a bit prematurely and stuff like that. Trading, 90% of trading is just patience. That's it. So this zone here, for me, is where I'll be taking a trade. Essentially somewhere around here for price to come back up. Let me just look at the hourly time frame. This is looking very bearish, like I said, so I'll be waiting price to probably fill in some of this range here. A lot of empty space for price to come back and push into before we start to make our way back up. And then we've got gold. A lot of people got absolutely melted on gold. last week. Obviously, it's hit 4,000, brand new highs. Double top here, and a massive drop, which just sent everybody to the gulag, unfortunately. But as you can see here, we've had another double bottom. Price is slowly making its way back up, so I'm assuming it's liquidated all these people here, and anybody within these positions here that just wanted to go long, it's just taken them all out. All their stop losses are gone. A lovely amount of upwards pressure now on this side for price to potentially reject off of this zone here, which it clearly rejected off before, for then price to continue to make its way back up. Gold is a safe haven asset. I don't see it dropping anywhere down here into these areas, the second, thirds, 3,800. Again, I'm pretty sure it's clear of that. Who knows, it could, but yeah, USD is not exactly the strongest in a minute, so gold is always the safe haven that people invest into, and I feel like the price of gold will continue to go up forever, essentially. It's always going to be valuable. A lot of new stuff is coming out which gold is used in. It's just straightforward logic. When you're playing around with leverage, you just need to time your entries. So what we'll be looking for is obviously longs from around this zone, and we go from there. Obviously with Donald Trump, the orange-haired man as well, he did absolutely smoke a bunch of people who trade indices. Fortunately for me, I do not trade it. I know a few people who got into positions longs around here, and they was like, yeah, we're in profit, and then he spoke and it absolutely smoked them. They lost their funded accounts, they lost P's, they lost a lot. So I have zero idea what's happening with the indices at the minute, so I'm not going to give my opinion on what I think is going to happen with price. I'll need to do a lot more research. Like I say, this drop is massive. Obviously crypto as well has had a huge drop. We've come back down obviously into this third again, which is huge. How many points was that? It's fucking insane. 138. So yeah, fuck knows for the stock market. But what happens. If you're trading indices, trade safe, please. Same with S&P, obviously them two are pretty similar. And if you trade any of Andrew Tate's coin, if you're a follower of him, for the Diddy or Daddy Tate coin, I've just got it there for shits and giggles. I don't trade this, but I fuck away there. I mean, he came out of prison, so I was a bit skeptical. Maybe he's going to start pushing it again, but doesn't look like it. It's just been on a straight decline, so probably I'll be doing one of these ones and just get rid of that fucking shit. I'm probably going to add Bitcoin, maybe some Ethereum. I kind of want to get into some crypto right now. I've got a big payout coming soon. I'm also in Amsterdam next weekend, so if you want to see a little Amsterdam vlog, which I'm going to put out, stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys next week in the Amsterdam vlog. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and go to the Telegram, get the free playbook as well, and catch you guys next week. Peace.